Hello, this is Dr. J, back with some more Let's Play Tiberian Sun. Having cleared the optional mission to destroy the sensor array, now we're going to move on to rescue Trados.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
The medical facility is located to the west. We must get Trados out of that facility.
Alright, Boobagon.
If we're detected, he's as good as dead.
So in addition to everybody's favorite cleavage and midriff revealing Mutant Commando, we also have a new Forgotten joining us, Ghost Stalker. As well as the Mutant Hijacker. Mutant Hijacker can take over vehicles, such as that thing. Excellent. Alright, so now we have a Nod Tic Tank. It is ours. The Mutant Hijacker is surprisingly very, very durable, too. He's really hard to kill. Okay, infantry are not the best opponent for him, so... Oh, that guy's escaping, so I think he's going to alert the enemy. Looks like Umagan has already taken a fair amount of damage, but if we find some Tiberium, we'll be able to heal her up. So, Umagan uses a sniper rifle. She's very good against infantry. The Ghost Stalker uses a railgun, which is a bizarre weapon. Oh, Tiberium Fiend has joined us. Tiberium life is often friendly to the Forgotten. Railguns are bizarre. They are easily stopped by dirt, so if you're fighting on slopes, Umagan is already healed up by the Tiberium. If you fire on slopes, you have a tendency to not hit anything, which is bizarre. You wouldn't think that railguns would be more affected by that than conventional weaponry, but whatever. And railgun rounds can also go through your own guys, so there's a tendency to shoot your own guys in the back when you're using the railgun. Now, the upside to that is that the railgun can also go through multiple enemies, so you can line up a multi-kill with it pretty easily, which is cool. It's also extremely powerful against everything. Nonetheless, it's a weapon that's kind of unwieldy, and it takes a lot of micro to not just end up shooting the dirt or to accidentally kill your own guys with it. Alright. Interesting. So there is a broken bridge here. I'm guessing that somebody's going to come and repair the bridge, so let's put a stop to this. Oh, sucks to be these guys. Death is coming for them. Oh, that was kind of fun. Alright, there appears to be a little Nod outpost here. Can we take out that... let's go ahead, take out that light tower from out of range. Because we may alert them if we get caught by the spotlight. You'd think that getting shot would alert them too, but, you know, video game logic. Alright, I'm going to put Ghost Stalker in the front so he doesn't accidentally shoot Umagan in the back. You know, I guess I could shoot the explosive... Okay, shooting the explosive boxes didn't do anything anyway. It's not like Red Alert where the explosive barrels and boxes are scripted to obliterate an entire base when you shoot them. I'll shoot them anyway, because it's fun. But yeah, it doesn't really do much, sadly. Alright, now go ahead and take out that laser turret. Our Tiberium Fiend appears to be having seizures. You okay, buddy? It's like he's making his attack animation, but not actually attacking anything. It's pretty weird. Okay, destroying that looks like it's going to take a while. Do. Okay, very good. Oh, there we go with the pathetic railgun fails. I'm kind of irritated by the railgun behavior. the tendency to shoot your own guys and the fact that it's so easy to just hit the ground and not accomplish anything is kind of irritating. Alright, let's go ahead and C4 this place now. The Ghost Stalker also has C4. Umagan doesn't. Umagan's just a sniper. Okay, that would be a cyborg. Okay, the Ghost Stalker's still failing to hit anything. Oh god, the uselessness of the railgun. Alright, go ahead and C4 that. Now, what lies across the bridge? Oh, and while we're at it, get this too. Oh, okay, for a second I thought the bridge was out. So there's the hospital where Trados is being kept. Oh. Alright, once again, put him in the front so he's not being a back shooter of his own allies. Okay, in the front, dude. Ugh. Microing with this guy is such a pain. Alright, whatever. Okay, so... once again, we could take out those laser turrets from out of range with the Tic Tank. Aha! Now that was scripted to happen. Oh dear. Okay, so they finally realize we're here. We have just a few minutes to get Trados out of there. Alright, Ghost Stalker, you're better equipped to take out the cyborg, I'm pretty sure. Get him. There we go. Alright, so I think we destroy the hospital to get Trados out of there. I'm on it, calm down. Alright, you go ahead and kill that guy. Hopefully I don't get in range of the laser. Ghost Stalker, why are you so slow? Oh, okay. What do we do? What do we do? I don't know how to do this, apparently. Rescue Trados. How? What do I have to destroy? It's not clear to me at all. I'll just start blowing up everything, I guess. I'll try moving Umagan there. How do I rescue okay. I had to move Umagan there, apparently. Trados makes some weird noises. Oh god, he's gonna get killed. Get out of there, Ghost Stalker. Does Ghost Stalker have to survive?
We must get Trados to the transport.
Doesn't say anything about Ghost Stalker having to survive. I hope not, because he's getting wrecked. Huh, okay. Frustrating.
Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
The medical facility is located to the west. We must get Trados out of that facility.
It didn't say anywhere that Trados had to survive, so I'm a little unhappy about that. You can assume Umagan has to survive because she's a plot-critical unit. Okay, also, we got attacked so heavily, I'm not entirely sure how Ghost Stalker was supposed to not get killed by that. Oh, come on! That railgun is so goddamn worthless. How did you take that much damage already? Maybe he starts out damaged. I really dislike the railgun. Just... especially the way any hill at all completely stops it from doing anything. It's a terrible weapon. Like, it's powerful, I'll give it that. That's literally its only redeeming quality. The mutant hijacker's voice suddenly becomes a whole lot more professional once he boards a military vehicle. Maybe I should... Whoa, what the heck? Where'd those guys come from? Came from out of nowhere. Oh god. Ghost Stalker, don't shoot that. No, Ghost Stalker, get to the front. Ugh. Oh my god, got wrecked by that little ambush. I just didn't see them. They were in the shadows of that cliff. Go back here and heal, Umagon. Alright. I really want to like Ghost Stalker because he's a very cool unit. I hate the way the railgun is implemented so much. This time after clearing this, I'm going to make a scum save. Because we've already done this a couple of times now. I don't think we need to prove that we can do it at this point. Alright. Now let's go ahead and wipe this out. Oh, right, I forgot about this. How, somehow, that thing just spawns a bunch of dudes. Alright, since we know we're going to get pretty heavily attacked, even though it's annoying, I'm gonna have him heal up in the Tiberium. We need our guys to be full strength for this attack. There we go. Clown speed. So useful. It's also a bit of a bug how after C4ing something, he then shoots it with his railgun. Or right before he C4s it. It's completely unnecessary, and clearly not intended. Alright, let's make our scum save here. Okay, so I think what I'm going to have to do is, in order to hold off that huge group of guys that attacks us when we free Trados, maybe I'll have to sacrifice the Tick Tank. Sorry, Mutant Hijacker, but I'm pretty sure that the mission isn't a failure if you die. So you're the sacrifice because the mission doesn't end if you die. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay. And we're going to need Ghost Stalker to deal with the Cyborg, because Umagon sure wouldn't be able to handle that guy with her sniper rifle. Alright. Oh wow, they're all... Okay, this time they're all coming at us immediately. Alright, unexpected. This didn't happen last time, did it? This might be to our advantage for them to attack us now, though. Ghost Stalker, bad target. Okay, we might be able to handle this. Oh god, don't... No! No! God damn railgun! Ugh, I hate it. I hate it. Ugh. It's a terrible weapon. Why did they implement it that way? It just makes it crap to use. Whatever. Let's just get through this. The railgun is single-handedly responsible for making this segment not fun. Okay, and this time they're not all coming at us. I don't know what the difference is. Alright, Umagon... Okay, now they're deciding to come at us? What are you doing? I told you to deploy. Okay, yeah, now they decided to come at us. Just Ghost Stalker, you just go out in front. Okay, don't get near the lasers, I guess. Are you going to shoot your own Tiberium Fiend? Alright, whatever. Oh god, okay, run, just run. Hopefully the no, deploy. I didn't want you to go. No! Deploy!
We must get Trados to the transport.
Deploy! Jesus. Okay, hopefully that guy will hold them off. Alright, so a Orca transport comes, drops off some Wolverines to secure the dust-off zone. Trados has some weird and funny voice lines. Those aren't really the funny ones, although that noise is kind of amusing. Okay, take this thing out. Thank you. Come on, Trados. Okay, now he's not saying anything. So, what I was trying to get him to say, and now he just stopped saying anything whatsoever, so he's not cooperating at all. He has a line that's arrows in the sky, or arrows from the sky, which is kind of a reference to this thing, the arrow that the player is using to control everything. And I think that's pretty funny. Okay, and then the rest of our guys magically despawn. So, sadly we are not able to continue using Umagan and Ghost Stalker. Although since the mission fails if they get killed anyway, that may be for the best. Let's find the Tiberium. Alright, those Wolverines are holding their own. Well, they were. I think we're going to lose them, though. Okay, there's a destructible cliff. Alright, there's Tiberium, and there's more over there. Good enough. So yeah, that first segment there... Oh wow, he survived. Good job, buddy. That first segment, where you gotta make your way through these obstacles and launch the attack on the Nod base there and rescue Trados. It's cool, but the railgun, Ghost Stalker's railgun, single-handedly makes that a lot more annoying to deal with. Wow, I am really impressed by how well the Mutant Hijacker is holding out in his Tig Tank here. He actually single-handedly defeated 2 cyborgs in a half-dead Tig Tank. That just goes to show you how strong a turret-form Tig Tank is. Okay. And as soon as I put him back into vehicle form, he despawned. Okay, that's a weird bug. So I guess the despawn doesn't work while he's in turret form because it counts as a structure, but as soon as he becomes a unit, then then the despawn effect triggers. That is weird. But yeah, like I was saying, that's a fun segment, but Ghost Stalker's railgun single-handedly makes it a lot less fun, because it's not really an enjoyable form of micro to, hey, my weapon just doesn't work if I'm anywhere near a slope, and also I can shoot my own friends in the back really easily. Having to constantly micro to make sure that doesn't happen is just really silly and annoying. What? Why did we hear the radar turning on sound effect? Where am I getting reinforcements? What's going on? I am confused. I think this level's bugging out. Oh, Nod is fighting with the Tiberium life again. Alright, now... Looks like I can't build pavement yet in this level, so I'm hoping that means Nod isn't going to be launching subterranean attacks on my base yet. Oh, and now Nod is just attacking random civilians in a fury, apparently. Well, Nod's just being ornery and fighting everything.
Funds.
The mutant fauna, civilians who are just sitting there leaving them alone. But yeah, one of the big gimmicks of Nod is that they attack with subterranean APCs and subterranean flame tanks. It's a huge threat to GDI. And a cool bit of flavoring, in my opinion. It's sort of a gameplay mechanic friendly way of representing that Nod makes heavy use of underground tunnels and stuff. So I like it. It's... Okay, we lost that poor dude. It's definitely a threat that you have to deal with as a GDI player. One of the counters to that is you can build pavement, and if you pave over your base, then
New construction options.
then that stops subterranean units from burrowing up there. And so if you know that you're going to be hit by subterranean attacks, then paving your base can be a good play. Helps prevent that from happening. But, like I said, we can't build pavement in this level, or even walls. And I'm hoping that means we're not going to get hit by subterranean attacks yet.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Looks like we need more power. Later on, we're going to be able to build power plugins that plug into those kind of outlet things on our power plants, kind of continuing GDI's theme of having modular plug-in
Building.
stuff. But we don't have access to those yet, so we just have to build a whole new power plant when we want more power for the time being.
New construction options.
Still no RPG turrets, so I'll just put down a Vulcan. Although,
Construction.
it's probably pretty unnecessary considering the forces I have here.
Building.
And then I'm going to get one more refinery. But I reckon once I go to attack, I might want to have a static defense here so that if the enemy tries a sneaky counter while my forces are out and about, my base isn't completely undefended. So I'm going to get one more refinery, and then maybe one more Vulcan turret to defend my front door, and then we're just going to build the attack force and go in.
Insufficient funds.
I think we can up the game speed. I'm not going to go all the way up to clown speed because it seems the enemy is going to attack. But at a higher speed, you can actually see that the waterfall is animated a little. And that part, I don't know if this is going to show on YouTube, but that part appears to be glitching out. A little graphical glitch going on there. That doesn't look quite right. Alright, and now one more tower, and then we're just going to build an attack force.
Building. Construction.
Alright.
Building.
Excuse me. That blue Tiberium is really helping with our economy. That stuff is worth a lot. I don't remember exactly how much it's worth. Regular Tiberium, I'm pretty sure, is 700 per load, just like it was in the original. I don't remember if the blue is 1,000 per load, like crystals are in Red Alert, or if it's like double value, like it's 1,400 per load. I guess I could figure that out if I just paid more attention to how much money I'm getting.
Unit ready.
Okay, irritating. There.
Insufficient funds.
Get wrecked.
Unit ready.
Oops. Putting the Titans and the Wolverines into separate control groups. Looks like I can't build a repair pad yet, which is too bad. Well, trying a engineer attack, but...
Unit ready.
Now, a subterranean APC filled with engineers can be a scary thing, but just a lone engineer just kind of charging forward into the teeth of your defenses is less scary.
Unit ready.
Tiberian Sun, like Tiberian Dawn, does have the engineers who can capture buildings just in a single go. It doesn't have to be damaged first. I do mostly prefer that. It does have the potential for some really cheap tactics like an NG rush with subterranean APCs into the middle of your base, which was a favorite in multiplayer in this game, and probably still is.
Unit ready.
And that can be kind of cheap, but for the most part, I do prefer it. It makes engineers a lot more useful. Their usefulness is reduced quite a bit in Red Alert with the fact that they can only capture buildings at critical hit points. Alright, this is a good enough force, I think. Let's move in. I think we can sweep the map with this.
Insufficient funds.
I'll send the Titans in first, which is why I need them on a separate control group. Because if everyone was just in the same control group, the faster units, i.e. the Wolverines, would just charge out in front, and being the more fragile units, they would all get destroyed. Oh, we have another favorite theme playing now. Very ominous and atmospheric and kind of haunting. Oh, we just squashed somebody. The squash sound effect in this game isn't quite as good as the Tiberian Dawn and Red Alert 1, but it's still pretty good. Alright, this may be a backdoor into the enemy's
Ready.
harvesting area, their Tiberium field.
Building.
I mean, I say backdoor, but that's a pretty obvious destructible cliff. Still,
Unit ready.
this seems... Yeah, looks like it's a backdoor into their base. This is probably going to be less defended than if we were to follow the ravine. Okay, well, the response is considerable nonetheless. But I think with all these Titans, we should be okay.
Unit
Alright, let's not have the Wolverines in range of the lasers, though. Pretty substantial defense that they have mustered here.
unit lost.
Look at all this stuff, wow. But marching into the teeth of all these Titans, they're struggling. Alright, the Tic Tanks are an issue. We need to destroy them.
Unit
Undeploying in the middle of getting obliterated is probably not the most winning strategy. Okay, looks like we fought our way through. That was some intense fighting for a moment there.
ready.
Like I said, the enemy mustered a pretty impressive defense. But it wasn't enough, because we attacked with overwhelming force. You know,
On hold.
speaking of engineer tactics,
Training.
I could take some of these full Tiberium silos. It can be hard to actually click on moving attack bikes, or attack cycles as they're called in this game, because they're so dang fast. Just going into guard mode, it may be easier. Alright, we even have an escort for that engineer. Alright, good. We destroyed it just as the harvester was entering it. Let's prevent them from building any more vehicles. Come on, make it targetable. There we go. Wow, he got away. I'm sure we'll be seeing him again. Oh, here he comes. And there he goes. Yeah, this was clearly... I mean, it wasn't easy, given the major defense the enemy mustered, but this was clearly easier than if we had tried to punch through the front door.
Building.
Let's take their construction yard. Make sure the way is clear for our little engineer friend. It's kind of funny comparing the super ridiculously manly engineer voice in Red Alert to the, I don't know, kind of almost British? I don't know, some kind of accent of the engineers in this game. Alright, well, we now have their construction yards, so... Oh, right. We're about to encounter a pretty annoying mechanic in this game. Go get that power. It looks like they've spent most of their Tiberium, so I don't know how much I'm going to get. The silo doesn't look very full. Alright, but let's look at our credits and see how much we get for this. We made a small profit. Okay. Let's go destroy this laser over here. Oh, there's a Tic Tac. That's the real threat. I'm going to build some silos just so I don't have to be constantly building completely unnecessary new units. And actually, let's just halt harvesting operations. I don't think we need to continue harvesting. Okay, so now we come to the really annoying mechanic in this game. Namely, in order for... whoa! Okay, hold on. Let me explain a bug we just witnessed. So, if you start destroying a building, and it gets sold, and it gets destroyed and finishes selling at about the same time, then it spawns infantry twice. Once it spawns the infantry that you would get for selling it, and it also simultaneously spawns the infantry that it would spawn from being destroyed. When this happens, you have to fight a pretty ridiculous number of infantry, and it's pretty annoying, so it's a bit of an irritating bug. But as I was saying, in missions where you have to do a complete map wipe... Okay, that would be a laser. I'm trying to explain something here, game. God damn it, tried to click on that guy. In missions where you have to do a complete map wipe... You have to destroy every single laser wall segment because they all count as enemy structures. This is incredibly tedious and incredibly stupid. And we're going to learn to hate this. Nonetheless, it's just something we're going to have to put up with. Alright. I'm going to create a scum save. The reason I'm doing that is because for this mop-up phase, where we have to destroy all the flippin' laser wall segments, I'm going to kick it up to clown speed to help expedite this. Because otherwise it's going to be real annoying how long this takes. Let's get the Wolverines involved too. Oops, misclick. Oh god, no, and the speed, and I forgot to save! I thought there was going to be more enemy forces. Okay, that was a completely and totally inaccurate cutscene because we didn't even bother to build any Orca fighters. We could have. And maybe I should have built one so that I could have shown it off. That was a mistake on my part. I should have done that. But that's fine. We'll get to see them later on. There is another type of Orca, the Orca Bomber, which is much better. So I'm not likely to make any use of Orca fighters, really, but I'll try to remember to build one later just so we can at least see it. Anyway, that's that mission done. We're going to be continuing with GDI for the next two missions. Sub-mission and then a main mission. And then we're going to be switching back over to Nod. So, GDI again in the next video. Hopefully you'll join me for that, and I'll see you then.